they are very, very confident. They will be having the second source of income to go back to their native and do agriculture. So that will not make them to depend on the organization. So yes, they lose the job also. They're not worried about their future. So hence here, if I was a HR guy, I should have used my professional social work, casework principles effectively to understand a selection of the people. Second one I've used while giving the confirmation, I also should have used my casework principles. I should have went a thorough investigation of the people, what motivating these people to work with the organization, what not motivating these people to not to be positive with the company. So how the bonding with this company and this particular guy, those factors I should have understood by going in depth at the level of the confirmation by using the social work casework principles. And mostly, and one of the thing at the level of union formation. So why union is formulated? Union will start because of the problems. If the problems are existing, the union comes. If there is no problem, no worker will go to a third person to form a union. So surely the people had some kind of the problems, hence they went and joined the union. So here, by using the social casework, the person should have done a proper social investigation and study of the people. Before going to the next level, they should have used the interventions, proper interventions to address their problems, and they should have mitigated the problems going to higher level. So here the three areas I can say to give an example, a professional casework, interventions highly needed in the organization. Now coming and see that, let us understand where the social group work, okay, will help in this particular organization to mitigate the risk, or where the company should have avoided. If a HR guy use the social group work activities at the level of 2016, what we say that we have a phases of group work, group farming, okay, and exploring their personalities, performing, doing the assessments, and we see that they come together, okay, at a group level to resolve their problems for the betterment. Here, when they form the union, they should have used our social group work principles, our social group work skills. They should have went and they should have eliminated the union, or they should have made that union to be matured by handling effective way. So they should have used the social group work at the level of union formation, and also while executing the first settlement, long-term settlement. So what will happen when there is a union formation? There is only office bearers of 5 people will come to you, and they will leave all the workers backside. Whatever discussions happens with you and union will not go down. With this, the employees in the organization are not well aware what is going on between the union and the management. So here we should have used the professional HR guy should have used social work group principles and the phases to communicate the information down the line. Okay, yes, then aware that on what kind of the circumstances the company has done long-term settlement. If they have used effectively social work, group work principles, they should have avoided the change in the office bearers and the change in the legal advisor in the second or third phase. And the third one is coming to a community organization. What is community organization? We say community organization aims to bring out the desired improvement in social well-being of individuals, groups, and neighborhoods. So here, what may have happened, maybe when you also executed the settlement, you may not have given a focus on individuals, groups, and neighbors. neighborhoods. Maybe what is the salary given in the neighboring industry? What is the salary given in my industry? So within my 100 people, what is the salary differences from a one person to other person? So the person not used must have used a systematic process of mobilizing and advocating the communal power available within the organization. The person should have done in this process, actually at the level of first long-term settlement to a third COD, the professional social worker must have used a need assessment and problem analysis, developing the community confidence. When I say community confidence, the workers' confidence, the family's confidence, and work out the alternative options why people are were changing the legal advisors, okay, why their dissatisfaction, and mobilizing the resources by different organizations, different government authorities. They should have used all the things to mitigate the risk or mitigate the change in the, avoid the change in the legal advices. So here the community organization principles and skills of a professional social worker should have helped in the industry. The next one is the social action. This is very critical aspect in this. The workers have used the social action with their propaganda, okay, to get what they want. Okay, so they created their deliberate group. In their deliberate group, they joined together, and in the form of strike, they try to put a pressure on the company. Similarly, the organization also should have done a mass betterment policies through proper social policy, a proper organizational policy in the organization. So what is social action? As you know, is a mass betterment through implementing or bringing the social legislation. So the social legislation can be a social organizational policy procedures. So before going to the level of a strike, the organization should have looked into the various policies, processes, procedures by defining the needs of the people, understanding their means, understanding their goals, those kind of the things they must have understood and must have done the realistic policy formulation, procedure formulations in the organization. So here, the professional social workers should have used social action method to mitigate the risk or to stop from the strike. Next one, one more thing is social welfare administration. If professional social worker was a HR professional in this company, he must have used the social welfare administration principles and should have been mitigated the risk of going a strike or losing the orders of 20 crore. So what is social welfare administration? As all of us are aware, it is transforming policy into a concrete social services and use experience in recommending and modifying the policies. So here, a professional social worker should have understood, I am recruiting 100 IT holders at a time. I am giving a confirmation in the 2014. When I recruited 100 people, they are at the age of 18 or 20 years. By 2020, they will be around 30 years. That is the time for the marriage. For the marriage, when it comes, is it possible for them to handle their life with a 40K? So with the 40K, if they're not able to handle their family, what kind of the policy I should implement, welfare policies in the organization? So to safeguard the workers' future. So if you add that kind of the welfare approach in the organization, mostly the guys should not have gone for the union formation and changing their legal advisors frequently and demanding more and more. So the social welfare administration process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, budgeting, evaluation, these things should have been used effectively by the professional social worker in this organization and should have been avoided the company going under loss. And the last one is the social work research. How the social work is in the entire each stage, the social work research method should have been helped here to bring out this company from this kind of the crisis. What went wrong from the organization? The question number 5, the what went wrong is basically lack of research, lack of data, of people, of community, of or total the market conditions. What is social work research is basically is a systematic, one second. Social work research is a systematic and a scientific study of a social problems with the object of providing knowledge for planning and carry out social work problems. What this company has done a wrong thing, they at a time recruited 100 ITA holders. Here you see all are ITA holders. And at a time in a 2014, they have given a confirmation. So the organization created unity among these 100 people. Okay, the organization themselves created a strong unity among ITA holders by recruiting from the same time and by giving the confirmation at the same time. If the organization done a research, what was the research? In the year 2018, the organization when started the industry should have taken the market research. So what kind of the deployment of the people is required in the industry? What kind of the problems may come down the line 5 years, 6 years, 10 years? They should have studied in the market by understanding how the other organization, 10 years old organizations are working. And based on that, they should have planned a recruitment policy. These 100 people, they should have may have divided as a 50 people permanent people, 50 people contract people, and within 50 different qualifications. So by doing all these kind of the things at the level of confirmation, giving some people at some level, some other people giving at some other level, they should have done a research very way before doing the long-term settlement and second settlement, those kind of the thing. So here the social work research methodology should have been really benefited for the organization to do effective functioning. So this is the way I am presenting that a social work interventions, social work methods are highly useful in the industry sector. So I hope I am clear to give it with an example how a social work methods can be used in the industry. So we can debate a lot on that, but due to time constraints, I will leave this here and I'll go to the next thing. Professional social work interventions, further to understand here, you see this is in a y-axis, this is the x-axis. Y-axis is the cost, x-axis is the output. I have a person who is giving a person name is A, his output is less, his cost is high. So I am paying more salary, but he is giving a less output. So here where our social work intervention is required. So why here the social work interventions are required? Because the employee's the salary is at 10,000 rupees, but he is giving an output of a 1 rupee. For example, I say that you're in a X shop, okay, 1 kg rice is 100 rupees. If the same quality of the rice in the B shop, if it is a 50 rupees, we always go for a B shop. The reason that we as a human beings expect higher output with the less cost. Similarly, the organization also wants a more output by paying the less cost, by having the less cost. So when the people are having this kind of the scenario, here the problem is a low output, low performing employee. So the problem statement is here low performing. So to bring him from a low performing to a high performing, what you need to do, you need to use our social casework. So identify, understand the person, understand his problem, and understand what kind of the things are contributing this person to go like this, and do assessment, okay, investigation, do a right intervention. Once the intervention is over, you see that he is able to deliver, okay, come to this level at the B level. So the social work interventions are needed in the organization to make A as B, not as a B as a A. So other professional people fail here because they don't able to do convert A as a B. Always they try to see that B as a A. So being a professional social work students or professionals, we are able to handle this kind of the problems in the organization. So once in this example, when you convert A as a B, what do? You are resolving the individual problem. When you resolve the individual problem, he will become a better resource in the group. When he become a better resource in the group, he will become a better resource in the community. When he become a better resource in the community, he will become a better family member. When he become a family member, good family member, his children will be good. When his children are good, their future will be good. In turn, the entire society helping people to help themselves will be automatically will be created by converting one non-performing employee from a minus to a plus. A social work interventions of individuals, group, community can easily achieve. So hence, friends, the professional social work intervention is highly needed in the industries. Now, I will be coming to now professional social workers in industry. Okay, why the professional social workers are highly successful in the industry. I've explained all these slides. So, okay, the professional social work interventions are highly needed. Now, why only professional social workers are highly successful in the industry? These are the reasons why our professional social workers are highly successful in the industries. One, they are very good in decision-making capabilities. The professional social workers, as they're very good in decision-making, by using their decision-making skills, they are able to select a right talent at the right time at a right position. When they do this, they are able to judge a right attributes and they place the right candidates by utilizing the right positions. They help the organizations to get the best out of their employees. And professional social workers are highly adaptable and capable in handling situational management. As we worked in all kind of the problems, individuals, groups, and community, we don't bother about the problems. We don't run away from the problems. Any problem comes, we confidently accept those problems as challenge, a problem as a change, and we try to come out from that by using our solid social work background techniques and solutions. With this ability, the professional social workers are capable to foresee the changes well in advance in the market and fine-tune themselves to meet that particular situation. I always say professional social workers work like a water. They can fit any kind of the shape. And the third one is that the professional social workers are highly systematic in work. In a case work, we follow the process. Group work, we follow the process. In a report writing, we follow the process. When in the 2 years journey, we make it ourselves so systematic, the quality of systematic will become as an inherent quality among us. When we work in the organizations, when we do a project, we do systematic. When we handle any issues, we do very, very systematically. Hence, professional social workers are highly successful in industries. And the professional social workers are good in creating togetherness rather than a culture of business. Though HR guys who are from social background don't look business as a business, they look as a business as a human-centric approach. With that, they try to give a human touch in the organization and they bring a family culture in the organization by having a bonding, a good interpersonal relationship and one-to-one togetherness. So hence the professional social workers are highly successful in industries and they are highly approachable. So we are actually here anyway. We want our people to be happy. So we don't have any egos. We are always available for the people. We try to listen to their problems without non-judgmental attitude. We accept the people as it is, and we don't get connect emotionally. We use scientific methods. Hence, as we are highly approachable, we become a successful professional social workers in the industry. And we are good in futuristic approach. Okay, we know how the industry is going, how the society is going on. Okay, because we have known all the angles of the industry, hence we are able to grasp it well in advance about the future, and we are able to prepare strategies and policies in the organization. And the last one, friends, the majority of the IR professionals are basically from professional social work background. They are able to bring a good relations, good bonding between union and company, union and management, okay, and management and external leaders, management and government authorities. So they don't go as a business approach, they go with a problem solving approach. With all these reasons, the professional social workers delivering the best results in the industries by reaching higher level positions. The in-depth knowledge of professional social work principles, methods, and steps will give a strong confidence in the professionals in the industries to handle their positions effectively, and they are able to achieve the better results in the industry. So this is the way I correlate how the professional social work interventions are highly needed in the organization to achieve the desired success. With this, I'll close my session. So I request each one of you to log into my YouTube channel, Shekhar Ganagaluru. I have many videos in Kannada, in English about motivation and about social work, about human resource management, about all going modern trends are available. Please subscribe and follow me. All the best. Thank you for this opportunity. Now open for the questions. Thank you. Sir, open for questions. Any questions?
Dear participants, if any questions, you can put it in the chat box. Upendra, is there any questions?
No, ma'am. No questions in chat box.
Hello, Mr. Shekhar.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Venkatesh Murthy here. Hope you remember me.
Oh, sir, you sir, sir, one of the stalwart in HR. Social work.
Just on behalf of the students, probably ನಮ್ಮ students ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, they won't open their mouth.
Yes, sir.
ಅವ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಊಹೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. So the presentation was really extremely good, covered all the pertinent factors which are most required for a professional social worker, and how the social worker is really much needed in the HR industry, how significant he is. So compared to MBA HR, but that is most important, which is all of us which are looking at it. So in the process, in the present condition, having not much aware of the practicalities, so because of having no field work and other things. So do you, as a HR professional, do you think the management will definitely consider the students for the employability in the present scenario?
Okay, sir, very valid question, and I think this question each student is having. Sir, as I see, okay, in the present pandemic situation, okay, I don't foresee another 6 months or 8 months a great job opportunities. But what we can do, and I am doing in BSA also the same thing. We are giving a opportunity for the MSW students to work as a internship trainees. Okay, so we provide them a platform to get a touch of what is going on in the organization. When they complete their masters, they can approach the industries to work as an internship for 2 to 3 years without any expectations. Because now if you go and ask for the job opportunities, as you know, the industry is struggling. Okay, considering a fresh candidate and giving a job opportunity is actually practically is difficult. Yes. I don't want to give a sugar-coated words. This is what today it is available. But the job opportunities will boost after 6 months more than what anyone can expect. So hence my suggestion, all the students, wherever you are doing your black placement, wherever you are doing your field work, request those organizations to continue your work there for another 3 months. Friends, I also started the same way. KRSR is aware. I have started my field work in Auma, India. After the exams also, I continued there only as my field work. Okay, and I placed there itself. I got placed there itself. So hence, don't immediately look for an earning in the next 3 months, 4 months. Yes. Keep your academic year plus another 6 months as a learning period and continue your journey in the organization and ask permission from the organization to add the same in your resume as an experience and use that as a stepping stone to search for the jobs. This is what the practical information from my side, Venkatesh Murthy sir.
Okay, nice. But you have suggested the students how they should be academically sound for another few months as the present situation gets over. I have one suggestion rather than a request, I can say. So,
yes, sir.
ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥವರು ಈ ಥರ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ HR ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನ ಮಾಡೋಂಥ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಬೇರೆ ಕಂಪನಿಯವರು, there are so many HR managers, they never come down irrespective of the situation, what I feel. So ಅಂಥವ್ರಿಗೆ I mean, can you please think it over to interact with them, to consider the MSW students, so that once they are given opportunity, definitely they will grow. Like the example of Mr. Shekhar, how you have grown, I know. So ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ HR ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಉಂಟಾ?
Sir, it is. I will take this point as a General Secretary of Bangalore Social Work Alumni Association. I think I will drive this particular suggestion as a drive through association. Maybe we will come out some kind of the action plan, sir. Today itself, I'll discuss with our office bearers on this. Yes. As at a association side, and personally also from my side, my community, my friends, those who are there, I've already started. If you just for your information, I'm mentoring as of today 14 MSW students, sir, who are basically from a rural Kannada background. Good. 14 people I'm mentoring. I have placed in there wherever my friends are there. Okay. And with that, 4 people have already got placed. And if you see in my team, I have 2 people, one guy from Bangalore University, both are from Bangalore University, one guy from the Social Work Department. They are also from Chintamani, Chikbalapur, in that particular areas. So, and also I am starting one course, a dedicated course, practical course, starting from August 1st for a 1 month free course for all the MSW students, online course, where I'll be going to teach practical things for them, especially those who are in Kannada medium. I am open to conduct this session in Kannada also. My intention of this course is to make them capable to attend at least interview. So this is what through this course, I'm bringing some external experts also. I'm able to connect it. I hope, I am confident we can do something in this direction personally as well as through our association, sir.
Wonderful, Mr. Shekhar. Wonderful. Excellent. Please, students, you please make use of this opportunity there are people like Shekhar who have been doing something for the students, especially who are in Kannada medium and rural background. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, HR ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಂಪಿಟೆನ್ಸಿಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಈ ತರದಲ್ಲೇ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಒಂಥರ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಆತಂಕ ಇದೆ ಆನ್ ಬಿಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಡೆಯವರು ಕೂಡ, ಐ ಮೀನ್ HR ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಭಾವನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. That's all, Mr. Sheikh.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one more question is there.
Yes, sir.
Sir, how to become a successful HR during the pandemic, like COVID pandemic, the kind of situations? How a HR professional has to get into that?
Sir, how to become a successful HR? Okay, so I will just
during this COVID
pandemic
situations.
Okay. Yeah, see, here I will just make it this question: how to become a successful professional? I just make it as a professional, not only as a HR, not only as a psychiatric, social work, whatever. How to become a successful professional from the social work background? Now the pandemic is what made the pandemic is created a lot of problems. What are the problems? The problem mainly economic problem. Okay, after that psychosociological problems. These are the three problems today are having. If you want to become a successful, do you have a solutions for these problems? So if I go and tell, okay, sir, I know what is HR, I know what is labor law, I am able to recruit XYZ. Friends, no. So today there is a problem. Entire world is looking for a vaccine, but the vaccine is only a 10% for the real COVID-19. But the 90% vaccine is the solutions required for the problems created by COVID-19. A simple example, taken HR. Today, we moved many people from a work from office to work from home. Work from home created lot of problems. First thing is the depression. Number two, family problems. The diverse cases have been grown by 23% during this pandemic situation because of the work from home. Okay. Number three, what is happening? The kids are no school. The kids are at home. Online classes are started, and the wife also works. Husband also works. Now, who will take care of the online course of a kid? Earlier, I used to send my kid to a school and come to an office. Now, what is happening? Now, as a professional social workers, we need to do a study in the market. What are the major problems now available in the country, available in the society? What kind of the solutions I can offer it? So that is what, if you want to be successful, you innovate something. Like, for example, today someone is innovated Zoom, someone is innovated the WhatsApp. Because of that, we are able to take virtual sessions. Friends, now each one of you need to think out of box. Come out from your conventional thinking. I cannot do, nanninda adagalla idagalla adella sullu. Namminda matra sadhya, nave madak sadhya. ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಝೂಮ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಈಗ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಿದೆ, ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗತವಾಗಿ ಏನ್ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಿದೆ, ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಯೋಡೇಟಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪೀಸಸ್. Today, I am unhappy to share that ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ರೆಸ್ಯೂಮೆ ಬರೆಯೋದೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ರೆಸ್ಯೂಮೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇವರು, ಅಮ್ಮ ಇವರು, ನಾನು ಓದಿದ್ದಿರ್ಲಿ, ನಾನು ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಓದಿದೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್. ಸರ್, ಅದು ಬೇಕಾಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. Make it something, put in your resume that, let your resume read, resume tell that how competent you are to use your professional skills in the organization. So what you are able to do in the organization, put it in a resume. This is what I teach my mentees in my session. We don't want traditional resumes. Bring out something innovative in your resume. Your resume itself should make an interviewer to call for an interview. So in a simple term, friend, come out from a solutions for the problems existing in the present society that will only help you to save the future of your life. Simple, I will give a simple example. Future will be going to struggle because of the problem of water. No one is bothered about that. Now, as a professional social worker, if you really think you can create multiple opportunities only keeping this problem in your mind. But what we do, HR ಆಯಿತು HR job ಹೋಗಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗು, ಸೈಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಯಿತು ಹೋಗಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗು, ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಯಿತು ಹೋಗಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಾವಿ ಕಪ್ಪೆ ಆದಾಗ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ give a scope to see what is near ದಿಗಂತ. ದಿಗಂತದ ಹತ್ರ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾ. ದಿಗಂತ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಿಗಂತ ಕಾಣಿಸೋದು ನಮ್ಗೆ. Hope I know the answer is little wide, but I intentionally given this answer, friend. I hope you are okay with this answer.
Okay, sir. One more question. Hello.
Yeah, please.
Sir, are the social workers be able to maintain the social work professional ethics in industrial settings?
Sir, this is goes with the organizational culture of the companies. And now all the big organizations which are successful, they are successful because of the organizational values, organizational principles. So actually in the organization, the principles and values are driven by HR guys. When the HR guys are unable to put the things in a right frame, the things are unable to go down. So if you are a right HR guy, if you are able to put it a right frame at a right values, I tell you, you can do better than maintaining your values in the organization. I personally proudly say that, okay, today I am maintaining. Example I'll give you. Today I am sitting in my office, in my chamber, I am attending this particular call. So if you ask me, is this goes with your value system of BSA? During working hours, you are taking a private seminar? Yes, it goes with the organizational principle of knowledge sharing. So before coming to this session, I have taken approval from our company director. So I've explained about the objective of this particular thing, and he given an approval. So this is very clearly fine-tunes and manages your value system and organizational value system. You as an individual satisfied by sharing your knowledge, as an organization satisfied by providing its resource for the community.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question. So what is the power, like how much the power of the union leader does have in a company, so that can he change any rule or regulations in the company?
Sir, the union leaders will not be having a superpower. They will not be having. When the union leaders will get a power is when the company is weak, when the company is violated the policy, rules, regulations. So that time the union leader will get a power. So for example, you are asking workers to work more than 8 hours. You are not giving a OT. Okay, you are not maintaining canteen facility properly. You are victimizing the workers. That time the union leaders will get to know all your weaknesses. By utilizing the company's weaknesses, he will become powerful. But if the organization is very strong in its process and procedures, no union leader, including internal or external, can threaten you. So here again, the professional social work principles will work. social action will work, social welfare administration will work. So when you social research will work. So if you implement well policy and procedures in place, no union leader can make you anything.
Okay. Sir, one generalized question is there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
sir,
please.
What is the role of social worker during the pandemic, who can serve to the migrant laborers?
Okay. See, this is a very high debatable question. First of all, migrant workers are moved from their base location to some other locations. Taking care of people during good times is not great job. Taking care of people during bad times, it connects people one to one. It builds a strong bonding. So as a professional social worker during pandemic situation, should discuss with his management and make proper arrangements for those employees to stay where they are. Number one. In case if they are not able to stay, make a proper arrangements to reach their particular base location. Number two. Number three, if in case if you are not able to make them to reach their base locations, make arrangements in such a way that those migrant laborers are able to connect and talk to their family members in their base location. And number four, set a benefits, minimum benefits, win-win situation, give them a leave to go back to their natives and come back. Friends, today the construction industry will going to have a major problems because of this migrant labors. Most of the people who went to a north, west and south, eastern region, they may not come back. Actually, the biggest failure of migrant laborers, it is also is from the administrators of the organizations. They have not foreseen, they started looking the circulars administratively. They have not given human touch. So simple thing, take care of them, give what they want, a food, shelter and cloth during this particular time. That's all. So, and a few good words. If you do this, I think they will be with us for a lot.
That's it, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Sir, completed.
Madam.
All the questions are completed.
Okay. I hope all the questions
Upendra
what take.
Upendra sir.
Ma'am.
All the questions are completed.
Complete.
It's
Complete.
Anitha ma'am, it's already
ma'am.
12.
Okay.
We have to move for next session. Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Sir, thank you so much for sharing your enriched and enlightening experience with all of us. I hope all the participants have enlightened session with this. Now I would request my colleague, Mr. Madhu Kumar, to deliver the vote of thanks for Mr. Shekhar sir. Over to you, Madhu.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈ ದಿನ ಏನು 2 ದಿನಗಳ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ಆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ವಿಚಾರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಶೇಖರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಸವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ಈ ದಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಇದರಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಉಪಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ಅವರ ಕೆರಿಯರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅವರು ಜಾಬ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿಗಳನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಲಿ ಅವರು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅವ್ರು ಶ್ರಮಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ವಿಚಾರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ಶೇಖರ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರು ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೋದಂಡರಾಮ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಸಹಾಯಕ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೇದಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಮನಗರ ಪಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ನ ಸಮಾಜ ಕಾರ್ಯದ ಅಧ್ಯಯನದ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರುಗಳಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರು ಹಾಗೂ ವೃತ್ತಿಪರರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you all.
ಮೇಡಮ್,
Yeah, Anitha ma'am.
So I can leave, right?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you,
you.
sir. Thank you, Madhu. I have not unmuted. Okay. Now we will
Thank
move
you,
on to
sir.
the. Now we will move on to the another session. So, ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞನೆಂಬುವನು ಗರ್ವದಿಂದಾದವನೇ, ಸರ್ವರೊಳೊಂದೊಂದು ನುಡಿಗಲಿತು ವಿದ್ಯೆದ ಆಗರವೇ ಆದ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. So, with this perspective, today's our one more speaker, who is an eminent speaker of the session, Dr. Divakar S., retired Deputy Director, Directorate of Women and Child Development. So now I would request our Bangalore University faculty, Department of Social Work, Mr. Gangadhar Reddy, to do introductory note of our guest. Over to you, Gangadhar.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಓರೆ ಕೋರೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಿದ್ದಿ ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸುವುದು. ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್? Am I audible?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. ಸಮಾಜದ ಓರೆ ಕೋರೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಿದ್ದಿ ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸುವುದು ಸಮಾಜ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರ ಆದಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯೂ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕೋವಿಡ್-ನಂತಹ ಜೈವಿಕ ಸಂದಿಗ್ಧ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾಜ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರ ಸರ್ವತೋಮುಖ ಪಾತ್ರಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬೆಳಕು ಚೆಲ್ಲುವಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾಜ ಕಾರ್ಯ ವಿಭಾಗ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಇಂದು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ ಸಮಯೋಚಿತವಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ HR ಮತ್ತು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಸೆಂಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿವಿಧ ವಿಚಾರಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನಿನ್ನೆಯಿಂದ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ, ಅದು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಅಭ್ಯುದಯ ಅಥವಾ ಸಮಾಜ ಅಭ್ಯುದಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾಜ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರ ಪಾತ್ರದ ವಿಚಾರವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತನಾಡುವಂತ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ. ಇಂತಹ ಮಹನೀಯರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಿರು ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಸನ್ನದ್ಧರಾಗೋಣ. ಅಂತ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಲು ನಾನು ಗಂಗಾಧರ್ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Of course, it gives me an immense pleasure to introduce a person with commitment, indeed stalwart in the field of social work and social development, who holds many positions in both government and non-government organizations and works different parts in India. It is none other than Dr. S. Divakar. In fact, we are all very much fortunate to have an impressive personality called Dr. S. Divakar as a speaker cum resourceful person in the webinar entitled Social Work Interventions, a Holistic Approach. Yes, of course, we all are aware that there is no field where there is no social work intervention. As our VC, Professor K.R. Venugopal rightly pointed out in his inaugural remarks yesterday, social work must start from home and should bloom across the society. The society in need of social work interventions to treat wounded society at present, but the service of trained social workers is not enough. There is lots of expectations from the society, but the service of trained social workers is not enough. It is the right time to exhibit the potentials of social workers in order to treat the wounded society, but due to apathy, negligence, and lack of interest, all trained workers unable to reach the real needy of the society. Indeed, social work himself can't solve his own or his or her personal problems, as they are blaming others for the problematic situations. Ultimately, the one who has zeal of doing real social work and determination of serving the needy would become successful social worker. Here, I am introducing such wonderful person with lots of determination and commitment, who lights the lamp of the lives of many people throughout his career. Before introducing, I must ask excuse for introducing these eminent persons in very brief. Dr. S. Divakar pursued BA from University of Mysore and MA in social work. Yes. MA in Social Work from Tata Institute of Social Sciences in 1982. He has completed PhD from Manas Gangotri, University of Mysore in 2002. After completion of his master's, he has started his career with Apnalaya, Mumbai, where his work focuses on community development in urban slums of Mumbai, focusing on women empowerment and child development, including healthcare too. Later, he worked with ODP and God organizations, where he gains vast experience in sustainable development, watershed, healthcare, formation of SDGs, women empowerment, and rehabilitation of child labor. In 1985, he joined to government service as CDPO under Department of Women and Child Development. A total of 12 years, he served as CDPO in different 4 places of Karnataka. In 1990, he has received the Best CDPO award for his tireless work exhibits in T. Narsipura Taluk of Mysore district. Later, he served as a social worker counselor on deputation to District Rehabilitation Center for 3 years. He also worked as a district program officer, ICDS cell for 2 years, 2 terms for 5 years. Later, he served as a assistant director or women and child development officer for 8 more years. Finally, district child protection officer for 3 years in Mandya, and during at his retirement, he has also served as a deputy director in Department of Women and Child Development for 4 years. During his period of, he has got Sarvottama Award from the government of Karnataka. Apart from the above said positions, he has also engaged in training programs. Indeed, he is well known as master trainer and resourceful person. He is regular resource person to NIPSEED, that is National Institute of Public Cooperation and Child Development, Bangalore, Administrative Training Center, Mysore, SIRD, Mysore, Police Academy, SIUD, Mysore, Regional Health Training Center, Mysore, and AWTC, etc. Indeed, he is a master trainer for ICDS, preschool education, health and nutrition, child rights, prevention of child marriage, empowering self-help groups, POCSO Act, Domestic Violence Act, prohibition of child marriage, and etc. He has got more than 35 years of administrative experience and developed various IEC materials for the use of grassroots workers and field staff of Health Department, Women and Child Development, and RDPR. He is also leading committee member for preparing source book for health and nutrition for mothers. His contribution to the development of information, education, communication materials to preschool children is exemplary. That is Chili Pili for preschool education book, original and upgraded versions both. By considering his remarkable achievements to the field of social work, Department of Social Work, University of Mysore, elected as a member, Board of Studies, is the awarded with the best CDPO from the Department of DWCD in 1990. The government of Karnataka recognized his tireless services to the Department of Women and Child Development and awarded with Sevottama Puraskar in 2018, and also recognized with the best DD in the same year, that is 2018. In fact, we are blessed enough to listen actively to his speech molded with vast experience in the field of social development. I once again warmly welcome and over the great personality, Dr. S. Divakar, to enlighten us with his thoughts-provoking speech. Over to you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Gangadhar. I'm audible? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. It's an opportunity as given by the Bangalore University Department of Social Work. I'm very much blessed. I will start my session now. See, a community organization is one of the method of social work, as we all know that. But any program at the government level, these are people-driven programs are there. So, definitely needs a community. Unless there's a community participation in government programs, we are not able to. That is most important. As of that, in Department of Women and Child Development also, there are so many 30 to 40 programs are there, which are community-based programs. But this is mostly people-driven program, but where community participation is very much required. But when what are the stages community should participate in this program? That is most important. There are the government level. What happens? Many programs will be planned at the centralized level, but now they have reversed it. Earlier it was top to bottom. Now it has to reverse. Even Bangalore plan people used to should go for grassroots level. But now the government is also thinking at reverse. They have now started the planning. We call micro planning. The micro planning, unless we don't allow the community to participate in the program, any program will not be successful. Therefore, it's very much needed community participation in the planning level. Same thing when we are executing this program, there are also community participation. It's not only by planning and executing, at the level of monitoring also. Hello?
You can continue, sir.
Okay. Can you see the slides?
Yeah, sir. No,
Okay.
sorry. We can see the slides, but only the icons are visible.
Slides are not visible.
Slides are not visible, sir. Only icons are.
Okay.
Voice is also echoing a lot.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Sir, visible.
Hello.
Sir, now it is visible, sir.
Hello. Visible.
Visible, sir.
Okay. Can you hear also? It's audible. Audible. Can you hear? Hello.
Sir,
Can
there
you
is
hear?
some disturbance in your voice.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಡೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲ್ ಗಂಟೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಡೀತಾರೆ.
Hello. Hello. What is it? Hello. Hello.
Sir, now it is okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. One of the major program in the department is called Integrated Child Development Services Program. It's one of the major program. Our Karnataka, we have more than 210 projects in the Karnataka, and more than 65,000 Anganwadi centers there. Our things are Anganwadi, Gramina, Nagara, Agu, tribal area. But this program basically is a community-based program. But from last, this program started on 2nd October 1975. But this program has been continued. Actually, when this program was planned in the beginning, first after 10 years, they wanted to hand over this program. The community should have continued this program, but because there was no proper community participation. That's why we say that any program has a need of community participation. But in ICDS program, all 65,000 Anganwadi centers, they are giving 6 services, important services for the children, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Here, all the below 6 years children, they are attending this Anganwadi center. The supplementary nutrition program is given to the Anganwadi. This is for all the children from the 0 to 6 months to 6 ವರ್ಷದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಪೂರಕ ಪೌಷ್ಟಿಕ ಆಹಾರ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸುಮಾರು 65,000 ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಆವರೇಜ್ 30 ರಿಂದ 32 ನೀಟ್ 30 to 32 children. All these children are provided with a supplementary nutrition. As you know that child requires 1,000 to 200 to 1,400 calories and 60 grams of protein, micronutrients. But when the health department has conducted the study, the result has come that these children are not getting sufficient calories or sufficient protein and sufficient micronutrients. That's why the government has started giving supplementary nutrition program. Almost the government of Karnataka is spending around 900 crore rupees per annum. But unfortunately,
Sir, excuse me, sir.
30-40 years this program is there. Hello?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, again your voice is not clear. There is some disturbance.
Okay.
Sir, kindly be in a network area. I think there is no network, I think.
Maybe use of headphones will help. Use of headphones will help.
Yes, 1 minute. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Is it audible?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, thank you. Let me start from the beginning. Supplementary nutrition is given to the women and women and lactating mothers and the children below 6 years. ಯಾರು ಒಂದು ಗರ್ಭಿಣಿಯರು ಮತ್ತು ಬಾಣಂತಿಯರು ಮತ್ತು 6 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಒಳಗಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪೂರಕ ಪೌಷ್ಟಿಕ ಆಹಾರ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Why the government has started giving this supplementary nutrition is very much important. When the study was conducted, each child requires 1,200 to 1,400 calories and 60 to 80 grams of protein and micronutrients every day. But unfortunately, 60% of the children in the rural area were not getting what required protein and calories. Adukkoskara the government has started the supplementary nutrition program under the ICS program. Now the government is providing for the children worth of 8 rupees worth of food, and for severely malnourished children worth of 9 rupees of the food. For the pregnant and lactating mothers, 21 rupees worth of food. Though government is spending so much of money, from every year almost 900 crores rupees they are spending for the supplementary nutrition program, but unfortunately still we have 60% moderately malnourished children and 10 to 15% severely malnourished children. We have conducted a study on this. Why though government is spending up so much of money, 900 crore rupees every year for only for the supplementary nutrition, but now conducting study we found that most of the mothers they were not aware this is a supplementary nutrition program, because child should get all the 3 meals in their family. It's only additional supplementary nutrition program, but unfortunately most of them the child has already had a food in the Anganwadi center, and child also was not demanding for any food because it's already has taken some food. It's the reason mother were not giving. Most of the mother were not giving lunch. Instead of becoming supplementary nutrition, it has become substitute nutrition program. That is the one of the major reason. Then we realized that where's the gap. The gap was there was not much of awareness among the others. Then we started the health and nutrition education, under health and nutrition education. We started giving education about nutrition education to the other, telling that this is the only supplementary nutrition program. ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ತಿನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಮಗು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ around 4 o'clock, whatever you are supposed to give for the child as a lunch, ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ we started giving them awareness. Now the moderately malnourished rate has come down to 60%. This has come down to almost 40%. Even severely malnourished children rate also it has come down to 15 to 10%. That is one of the program. Why I am telling the community, if the community is not participating in this program, this is not going to be successful. For the pregnant and lactating mothers, under the supplementary nutrition program, government has started 2 years back as a Matrupurna Yojana. This was one of the best program because most of the mother were undernourished during pregnancy. Because of this, a lot of children were born were LBW. LBW means low birth weight. Has to be treated when the child is in the womb itself. This Matrupurna Yojana was started. This is called hot meal program. Whatever we were giving food earlier as a take-home ration, we started giving them hot meal at the Anganwadi center. Unfortunately, in each Anganwadi center, 10 to 12 pregnant women and 8 to 10 lactating mothers are there almost in each Anganwadi peripheral area. But unfortunately, when the take-home ration was there, everybody was getting ration. But they were not consuming suppose if the ration is given to food ration ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಮನೇಲಿ ಅವರು ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ತಿಂತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. If poverty is there, ಆ ರೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇದ್ದವರೆಲ್ಲ ಎವರಿಬಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್. ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ರೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಕ್ತಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ICDS program was defeated. It was not going actually to the pregnant women or lactating mothers. Then that's why the government thought we should give hot meal in Anganwadi center itself, where mother has to come and have the food and take the entire benefit. But unfortunately, when we started this program, most of the public representatives were against this program. ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ they don't want to do this program. ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿಲಿ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು ಬಡತನ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷುಕರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಆನರ್ to serve this food to the lactating mothers and the pregnant women. ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಮದರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗರ್ಭಿಣಿ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 4 ವಾರ 6 ವಾರ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹಾಟ್ ಮೀಲ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೋ, ಗರ್ಭಿಣಿಯರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೋ. ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ಲೂ 10ರಿಂದ 15 ಜನ ಫುಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದವರು ಟೇಕ್ ಹೋಮ್ ರೇಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ when we started hot meal, the number has come down to 5, 3, 4 and all. Wherever ಬಹಳ ಜನ್ಯನ್ ಇರೋರಿಗೆ, ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇರೋರಿಗೆ, those who are really need of food, ಅವ್ರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರು. Rest of the lactating mothers, they were not coming. The reason when we had talked with this women and also with the community, the reason was pseudo prestige. Many people had a very pseudo prestige. ನಾವ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ನಮಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಡಿಲ್ವಾ, ವೈ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್. ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಊಟ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಏನೋ ಬಡವರು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಂತ ಒಂದು ಇದು. ಎರಡನೇದು, ಬೇರೆಯವರು ನಾವು ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಊಟ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಲಾಫ್ ಅಟ್ ಅಸ್, ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. I do remember the same thing happened when Annapurna started giving free rice, ಉಚಿತವಾದ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋದಾಗ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ, ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಕ್ಕಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ರೇಷನ್ ಡಿಪೋಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಜನ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಮಗೆ ಗದ್ದೆ ಇದೆ, ನಾವು ಈ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ 4, 5, 6 years ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ರೈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಫ್ರೀ ರೈಸ್. Same thing happened in Matrapurna also. In the beginning, we had a lot of problem that work with the community, but we are convinced the community why this program has been started. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ started understanding. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದೆ. Because our department has got more than 60% of the child development project officer, assistant child development project officer, even deputy directors, program officers, even our supervisors. More than 60% are from the social work background. Another 30 to 40% are from the nutrition background, nutrition child development background. Because we were able to come out of all these challenges because of our fraternity, because our social workers are really working as a CDPOs. Even this COVID-19 ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆದಾಗ, ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಈಗ we stopped giving food at the ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ centers because of the COVID corona worry. We started giving take home ration. ಈಗ ಟೇಕ್ ಹೋಮ್ ರೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ every houses we are going once in a month, we are giving all the ration. once in a week eggs ನ once in a week ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಈ ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಇದು ಮಾತೃಪೂರ್ಣ ಯೋಜನೆ, we give them a hot meal, 1 egg and 200 ml of milk and also tikki, that is anitha ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆಲ್ಲ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್. ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕ್ಷೀರ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಯೋಜನೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಏನಿದೆ, ಅದು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಒಂದು ಕನಸಿನ, ಹಿಂದಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಕನಸಿನ ಯೋಜನೆ. ಅದರ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎವ್ರಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ will get, when Anganwadi centers, the normal child will get 150 ml of the milk and 1 tikki, that can be committed. And the severely malnourished children will get 200 ml of milk and 1 tikki and also 1 egg every day they get. Afternoon they get regular hot meal in the Anganwadi center. The second major program in the ICDS program is immunization program. As you know that earlier it was for the only 6 diseases were there. They were covering under the immunization program. Now it has been covered 12 disease ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. immunization ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಲ್ immunization program ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ರೂರಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಮ್ಯುನೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 12 ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ 6 ವರ್ಷದೊಳಗಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. ವಿವಿಧ ಹಂತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಚುಚ್ಚುಮದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಇದು ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. Immunization also when we started, when I joined as a CDPO, I've seen that. Then I was working in Bangalore district and these places. Now when used to our deep and Dr. Deep to go there, people used to run away from homes. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಬೇಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಜಮೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇಮ್ಯುನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. Today people have understood what is the importance of immunization. Because of this, we have created awareness among the community. The community know very well that how the immunization is much important to protect their children. Now the people themselves are coming to the Anganwadi center to have these vaccines in the Anganwadi center. This is one of the thing, and we are also giving TT to the pregnant women, those who are coming to the Anganwadi center. One program is health checkup program. Every once in 2 months, all the children, every month, all the children will be weighed, and their weight is plotted in a book, the weighing book. But there we see that the grades of the children. There will be normal children, there will be moderately malnourished children, there will be severely malnourished children. Chart ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, if you discuss with the mother, they will understand. Severely malnourished children ಅಂದ್ರೆ there's an orange color is there. When the child comes with this orange color, ಅದು ಏಜ್ ಮತ್ತು weight ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಾಕ್ತಿವಿ. That is the severely malnourished children. Any mother, even illiterate mother can understand. Moderately malnourished, the yellow color will be there. Mother can easily see that graph where our child is, how much weight is there, what grade is there, she can understand. The yellow color will be there. The green color means the normal child. That is every month. After this, taking the weight of the child, once in 2 months, ಪ್ರತಿ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅದು every doctor is allotted PSC doctors ಗೆ 5 ರಿಂದ 6 ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Once in 2 months they go to the ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ center. They make a thoroughly health checkup of all the children, and if anything they find, they will give immediately treatment. But if they had sent for some other hospitals or peripheral hospitals or district hospitals, refer the cases and other referral services. We are giving health and nutrition education for all the women group aged between 15 to 45 years. Why this 15 to 45 years means 15 to 45 years is the productive age. ಈ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಗರ್ಭಿಣಿ ಆಗೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳು 15 to 45 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವಯಸ್ಸಿನ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಗರ್ಭವತಿ ಆಗೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳಿಂದ we are giving to 15 to 45 years ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು we have got syllabus, we have got pictorial charts where we can explain them, where they can understand. This health and nutrition camp is conducted once in 15 days at Anganwadi center. First camp will be conducted by the Anganwadi workers and supervisors. Second camp is conducted by the health department. ANM will be there, LH will be there, Anganwadi workers, supervisors, all these people will be there. They conduct health and nutrition education. And the fifth service is called peaceful aging. Most of the people in Anganwadi center, when I joined CDPO in 1984 and all, Anganwadi, many people were not traveling of Anganwadi. Anganwadi ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಅಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶೋ ಮಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಕಡೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 5-6 ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಶಾಲಾ ಪೂರ್ವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೈಹಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಭಾವನಾತ್ಮಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಬಹಳ ಜನ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್. ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹಾಡು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಥೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಲಾ ಪೂರ್ವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. In the beginning, we started the cognitive method, ಬೌದ್ಧಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ಗಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಈಗ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಹೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕಾಂಪ್ರಹೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗುವಿನ ಸರ್ವತೋಮುಖ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ, ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕಾದ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. We have got around 44 subjects will be taught in 52 weeks. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಕೂತ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅಕ್ಷರಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಏನೋ ಹಾಡು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಥೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇದೆ. ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಬರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳದು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಟ್ರೈನರ್ ಮಸಲ್, ಬಿಗ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಗ್ನಿಟಿವ್ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಕಾಗ್ನಿಟಿವ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ರೀತಿ, ಒಂದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪರಿಷ್ಕೃತಗೊಳಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂತ, ಪಾತ್ರಗೊಳಿಸಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಭಾಷೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಹಾಡುಗಳು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಥೆಗಳು ಹೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಒಗಟುಗಳು ಹೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅನೇಕ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೆಲವು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಂಥ ಅನೇಕ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು 44 ವಿಷಯಗಳಿದೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೂ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಹಿಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಜೂನ್ ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇದು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್. ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಏನಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ದೇಹದ ಅಂಗಗಳು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ಹಿಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಂತ ಅಥವಾ ಹರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದೆ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಓದಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮೂಗು ತೋರ್ಸಪ್ಪ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೋ, ಕಣ್ಣು ತೋರ್ಸಪ್ಪ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೋ, ಕಿವಿ ತೋರ್ಸಪ್ಪ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಮಗು ಅನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಮಗು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು, ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಗಾಳಿ. ಗಾಳಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವೀಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಮತ್ತು ಥರ್ಡ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಗಾಳಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ನೀರು, ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಲಿಸುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೇನಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಾಲು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಥವಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕಿ ತಿಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಈ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹೌ ಒಂಥರ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಹಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ there are two set of ಇದಿದೆ. ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್. ಆ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಖ್ಯ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ಗಳ ದೇವರುಗಳಿಗೆ, ಅದು ಹಿಂದೂ ದೇವತೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಸ್ಲಾಂ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇದು ಹಿಂದುವಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿಖ್ ಧರ್ಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಧರ್ಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, ನಾವು ದೇವರನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೇಚರ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಗಾಡ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಗಾಳಿ ಬೆಳಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಾಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ತರ 2 ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಆಂಥಮ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಯನ್ನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಒಳಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡೋರ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಮುಕ್ತ ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟಾಕ್ what happened in their house and what he has done yesterday, all those things will be talk. ಈ ತರದ ಒಂದು ಇಂಡೋರ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ವೆರಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 1 hour there will be outdoor activities. They will take outside, they show it the nature, they take the flower, trees, and ಇದರ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆ ವಾರದ ವಿಷಯ ಏನಿದೆ ಆ ವಾರದ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಾಗೆ ಔಟ್ಡೋರ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಇಂಡೋರು, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್, ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಈ ತರ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ 10:30 ಇಂದ 1:30 ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ ದ ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್. ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ನೋ. ಒಂದು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, unfortunate thing, why the community is not understood the importance of physical education ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಅರ್ಥವಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. There in many ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ centers there will be very few children, 3 to 6 years children. This school is conducted only for 3 to 6 years children. Even if you see in the survey, there's 30-40 children in the 1,000 population. For the preschool education, there will be only 10-12 children will be there in Anganwadi center, which is very unfortunate thing because there is no proper education. Now we are trying to educate. Now we are trying to educate the community how important is preschool education. But unfortunately, in rural area, many private schools have started. I've seen so many private schools are there. they don't teach as we are teaching in like in a very scientifically. But still people are, they are very fond of sending their children to the English medium convents. Very unfortunate thing. I have spoken to many mothers. Our ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಏನಮ್ಮ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, how much you are paying? You are paying 500 to 600 rupees for that, and another 200 rupees where it comes to 800. But they are all labors. ಯಾಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ we are also sending ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ರು ಬಹಳ ಜನ ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಮನೇಲಿ ಬಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅಥವಾ ತಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, most of them they do not know English even in Kannada. They want to send it to the convent. This is very unfortunate. This is the area we are trying to educate the community. We are bringing the community leaders to the Anganwadi centers. There we are conducting some demo programs where the children, whatever they learn in the preschool education, they actually exhibit over there, doing mano acting, doing dramatizing, and song and dance, all those things. Now people are trying to understand this is an important program is there in the ICDS this forum. This is one of the important programs we are carrying in the ICDS program. The referral services, as I have already told you, is there any problem is there, any health problem is there, those people will be sent to the nearest hospitals and treatment is being given. Now we have one more program. The highlight programs are there. One I have already told you. So one Matravandana program is a Government of India program. It's one of the best program. It has come to the help of lactating mothers and pregnant women lactating mothers. Matravandana program that when the woman conceives, when she goes to Anganwadi centers and register over there, her name and supplementary nutrition food will be given, and immunization will be given, health check will be done. Apart from that, when they register there, they have to give Aadhaar card and Thai card, mother card, which say that these two cards have to be given. There, at the registration itself, 1,000 rupees will be sent to our bank account. After 6 months, if she has taken 2 set of PTs and 2 health checkups she has attended, another 1,000 rupees will be sent to her account program. After delivery, there's a after delivery, one health checkup will be there for the child. Also, they give immunization. That time, the another 2,000 rupees will be given to the pregnant, lactating mother. This is one of the important program. Why Matravandana has introduced means most of the rural area and tribal area, even in urban slums, women are laborers. Now, once they become pregnant, after two times, they cannot, the third time, so they are not able to work. Because 7-8 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ they should not suffer for the food ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, apart from supplementary nutrition program we are giving under the ICDS program, under Matravandana, we are trying to help. The problem is here for this program, there is no income limitations. There is no income limitation. For some programs there are income limitation, but this program there is no income limitation. Even government employee, even if she is a government employee, she can also avail the benefit. But the only thing is she should have mother card, but this benefit is given to the only one child. Now, earlier we had
and then we have to update the course materials.
Earlier we had a natural nutrition mission. Now it's a called Poshan Abhiyan. Under the Poshan Abhiyan, again lactating mothers, pregnant women, lactating mothers, and all the children is taken care. Their nutrition need and their immunization need and health needs under the program. Apart from this, there's one more program which is going to help mothers and mother and child. That's called Bhagirathi scheme. Bhagirathi scheme is Bhagirathi scheme. There's some eligibility is there. They should have a BPL or they should have an income below low income certificate. If they have that, first girl child and second girl child will get the benefit. The government will deposit the amount in the LIC in the name of that child. That child will get, when she matures, 18 years, when she crosses 18 years, she gets 1 lakh rupees matured amount. But there are conditions. The child should be, the child should not be sent for any labor acts. Child should not be child labor, and child should continue education, and child should be sent to the school. These are some conditions are there. Child should not have married before 18 years. Child marriage should not be taken place. Only for those children they get matured amount of 1 lakh rupees. The 2 girl child get first child and one second girl child. Suppose the second delivery, the mother has twins, 2 girls. Even the third girl also will get the benefit under the Bhagirathi. One of the most important thing. The reason starting this, the real spirit of this program is we wanted to there was a lot of girl child in the before they born, because they were terminating the pregnancies. Because of this, we know that all nowadays they know that what is the gender and all. Though there is a hack is there, it's not been strictly followed. Actually, gender of the child when they are undergo the scanning and all, they should not tell. Unfortunately, many time they don't tell. There are doctors also, they started playing games. ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬಹಳ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. It means you have ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗಣಪತಿ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. They also play. Many times they sign in green. If they sign in green, it's a male child. If they sign in black, it's a girl child. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಭ್ರೂಣ ಹತ್ಯೆ, ಶಿಶು ಭ್ರೂಣ ಹತ್ಯೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಶಿಶು ಭ್ರೂಣ ಹತ್ಯೆ ಬಹಳ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. You know that first census ಆದಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1921 ಒಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ 1901 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್ 1901 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಂತಹ ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ per 1000 men there were 1023 women. ಇವತ್ತು ವೈಸ್ ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದೆ. If you take in general national level 962 ಇದೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 937 ಇದೆ. ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಬಿಲೋ 6 years ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 912 ಕೆಲವೊಂದು 870 ಕೂಡ 870 ಅಂದ್ರೆ per 1000 ಬಾಯ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 870 ಗರ್ಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಶಿಶು ಭ್ರೂಣ ಹತ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ತಡಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಸಿಗಬೇಕು. ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಟಿಲ್ 18 years ಅಂದ್ರೆ 18 years ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕಂತ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗಂಟಾರ ಅವ್ರ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಿಲೋ ಏಜ್ 18 years ಮದುವೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿಲೋ 18 years ಒಳಗಾದ್ರೆ the girl itself a child, she will be having another child after one year of the marriage. ಅವ್ರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವಳು ಮಗು ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮಗು ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡರ್ನರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕೇಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಲೋ ಬರ್ತ್ ವೇಟ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಈ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Really, I am proudly I will say that program is very successful because we are able to improve the sex ratio now. ನಾವು ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇತ್ತು ಬಿಲೋ 6 years ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಬಿಲೋ 6 years ಏಜ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್, ಗರ್ಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ we are very proud about this program and we are very much thankful to the then Chief Minister and present Chief Minister who introduced this program. And after that, many other chief ministers also have come. They have also discontinued this program. One of them, the government supported program. But unfortunately, this program, being an executive officer and monitoring officer, see, but BPL ildadoru kuda balashtu jana idನ್ನ program anna they have taken, But unfortunately, the community should understand. ಯಾರ whom to this benefit to go on. I have seen 4 to 5% very marginal families ಇದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೇಷನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ರೇಷನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ರೇಷನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋಗಿ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಹತ್ರ ಬಹಳ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನಲೈಸ್ ಇರುವಂತ 2 to 3% ತಾಯಿಂದರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಭಾಗ್ಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಯೋಜನೆಯ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ I feel really sorry about. But there are people, those who are in APL, even almost middle class people also, they are taking this benefit. But we have brought to the notice of government, make some control over this program. This is one of the important programs. This is the major program of ICDS. This is one of the major community program. And next is it's an integrated child protection scheme. This is one of the child program. It started in 2010, but started actually in the government, but it started in 2010. But actually, states have started implementing from 2012. We have under IC program, we have 2 sets of program. One we call institutional care for children, another is we call non-institutional care. But institutional care, this program, entire this ICPS program runs under the JJ Act. As you all know, JJ started in 2000, but later it was amended 12 and also 15. Now this amendment is also taken. But under this program, ICPS program, we have a children's home. This children's home means the children below 18 years, whether girl or boy, those who need care and protection, those children will go to the children's home. Observation is this observation home is purely for the children, those who conflict with law. Indavalla general development anta heltidro, observation home anna remand home anta heltidro. Now we should not use those words because observation home anta helteve. The children who are kept in observation home, those who are under the conflict with law, those children will be kept separately. But children's home ಅಲ್ಲಿ destitute ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, deserted ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, those prisoners ಯಾರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇಂದ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, those children are there. Below 18 years. There are separate homes. There are 2 categories of children's home ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Juvenile children's home ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ below 14 years ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇರ್ತೇವೆ. Teenage children's home ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ 14 to 18 years children ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ we provide all care and protect. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತ ಊಟ, ವಸತಿ, food and education, everything is given for this children. When they cross 18 years, or if the boys are there, we will send to aftercare home and other places. And girls are there, we will send to we have a state home there after 8 years. But how to get into the children's home under the JJ Act, there are 2 statutory board. ಒಂದು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಕಮಿಟೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಿಂಗ್. ಈ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ there are 5 members will be there. The term is 3 years. Hello.
Hello, sir. Continue. Please continue.
Okay. There's one chairperson will be there, and the other 4 members will be there. These are all CWC members. Are most of them from the social work background, and doctors will be there, and advocates will be there. This selection is done by the state level. Usually, the application will be called all over Karnataka, and every district will have the CWC. Selection is made. Selection is done at the state level under the chairmanship of High Court judge. There's a committee. The committee will select these members. This child welfare committee means every district they are functioning. Every week, 2 days, their sitting will be there. And any child needs care and protection, these children will be brought before the child welfare committee. The committee will try to convince the parents to keep the child, or convince the parents whoever brought this child to keep the child with them, because our prime objective of this ICPS program is deinstitutionalizing the children. We want to keep the child almost in the home itself. And ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಗುಗೂ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ, ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸರ, ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸಾರ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಕುಟುಂಬದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ರೀತಿ ರಿವಾಜು ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಮಗು ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಬಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ದ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್, ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಹಣಕಾಸು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ₹1,000 per month for the basic maintenance cost. In a year, 12,000 they get. 3 years they will continuously will give this amount. This amount directly goes to the child's bank account. Once in 3 months, the amount is transferred to the child's bank account. This money could be used for the nutrition purpose. This money could be used for the education purpose of the child. Suppose ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಕೀಪ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. There are institutions run by the government. There are institutions by the NGOs. Government ಅಲ್ಲಿ only finger counted institution will be there in the district. But there are so many NGOs. For example, I want to give example. In Mysore district, we have got only 3 government institutions. But there are 54 government NGOs run child care institutions. But child welfare committee will see the background of the child and everything, and suitable institution refer ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. The child will be kept and child will be looked after up to the 18 years of age in the homes. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕಾನೂನಿನ ಸಂಘರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಳಗಾದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದು IPC ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಗಳ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕಾನೂನು ಸಂಘರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಳಗಾದ ಒಳಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಈ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ JJB ಇಂದ. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯುಟರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಅದು ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರು ಇದರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. JJB ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಬಾಲ ನ್ಯಾಯಮಂಡಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಅವರಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋರು ಅಂತವರು. ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸೈಕಿಯಾಟ್ರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ JJB ಇರುವಂತ 3 ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಕಡ್ಡಾಯವಾಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಹಿಳೆ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಕಡ್ಡಾಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ CWS ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಬ್ರು ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಇರಬೇಕಂತ ಕಡ್ಡಾಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಲೋ, ದಿಸ್ ಈ JJB also depend upon the cases. Usually once in a week they make a sitting in the observation home itself. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಪೊಲೀಸರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಇವರು ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಮಫ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಸಾಧಾರಣ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅವನ ಇದು ಬಾಲ ನ್ಯಾಯಮಂಡಳಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 18 years ಒಳಗಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇಲ್ ಸಿಗೋ ಗಂಟ, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇಲ್ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ಬೇಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೋಸ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಅವ್ರು ಹೋಗಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ತನಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೈಕೋ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆಯ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಮಾಜದ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಹಿನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ if they want to continue their education, if you need any financial support under the sponsorship program. We have one after care program. The children home ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು till 18 years ತನಕ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕೇರ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಗಂಡು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ they go to after care home. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕೇರ್ ಹೋಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರು PUC ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕೇರ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು PUC ಡಿಗ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಈಗ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ನಿಲಯಗಳಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ಮೆನಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೋಶಿಯಲ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್, ಪ್ರೀ ಬೆಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ಸ್ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಟ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. BCM ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಿನಾರಿಟಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಮೊರಾರ್ಜಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಅವಕಾಶಗಳಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕೇಮ್ ಆದಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಹಿನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. And special home for the special children, those who are really some children ಕೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ನಮಗೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಇಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಡೆಫ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ ಡೆಫ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಒಬ್ಬ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಹೋಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. Special home run by the disabled department and also under our department. Now special retarded ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ retarded ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬನ್ನ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು NGOs ನಡೆಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So many NGOs are really they are doing very honorable work in this field. Children will be sent there. There's one called place of safety. Observation ಅಂತ ಬಂದಂತ 18 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೆಲವು we need a place of safety. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ I've seen many cases. I would really my experience I should share with you. Observation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು earlier in Mysore there was one observation. Mysore was covering 7-8 districts. ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಮಡಿಕೇರಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. And when we spoken with children, ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ many ಇದು ಕಾನ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. So many gangs, criminals, offenders ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಕ್ರೈಮ್. ಈಗ ಕಳ್ತನ ಮಾಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬರ್ಗರಿ ಮಾಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇವನ್ ತನ್ನ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 302 ಕೊಲೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಅಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಮಕ್ಕಳಾದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇಲ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಚೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್. ಈ ತರ ಒಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ the children try to change the mindset of the child. That's the most important. No, systematic success aginde andre we are able to achieve 50-60%. Other 40% there are other factors also. Or mattavagane gottana other factors also there. Avrige back ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ರೋಲ್ ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, we send them back to the community. We talk to the ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಮೆಂಬರ್ಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಈ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬಂದಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇವನು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಜೈಲ್ ಓಟ್ ಬಂದಾಕಣ ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂತ ದೇ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ವೆರಿ 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 ಬಹಳ ದುಃಖದ ಸಂಗತಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ದ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು started from the district health protection lot of awareness programs start ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈವನ್ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಓಪನ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅವರು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಲೈನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ದತ್ತು ಕೇಂದ್ರಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದು ಮೊದಲು ದತ್ತು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಗನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ದತ್ತು ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲೇ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಹಾಮ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರು, ಇಂದು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಗಾಮ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, ಗಾರ್ಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಹಿಂದೂಗಳು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಮೈನಾರಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಗಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಗಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಜೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಈ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಬೀದಿಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಸಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಇಲಾಖೆದು ICBS ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗಿದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ನೌ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ, ANMs, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಈವನ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆನಿ ಇದು ಪ್ರೀ ವೆಡ್ಡೆಡ್ ಅನ್ವೆಡ್ಡೆಡ್ ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದು ಒಂದು ಬೀಲಿಯಲ್ಲೋ ತೊಟ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲೋ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ನಾವು ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕ್ರಾಡಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತೊಟ್ಟಿಲು ಮನೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆ ಕ್ರಾಡಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ದರ್ಶ ಲೀಗಲಿ ತಂದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ. CWC ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಮಗು ಆಗಿದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಈ ಮಗು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಮದರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಡೋಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂಥರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ತರ ಕಾರಣದವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಜೇಜ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಮಗನ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸಿಬೇಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಟ್ಟಿಲ ಹತ್ರ ತಂದಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಆಲ್ information about the mother and their family will be kept confidential. Very kept confidential. It will not be shared with anyone. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಮದರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ಏನಿದೆ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಡೀಡ್ಗೆ CWC ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಗುನ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 60 days ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮದರ್. ದ ಮದರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ 60 ದಿನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನೋ ನನ್ನ ಮಗು ನನಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿತಿನ್ 60 days ಇದ್ರೆ ಶಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. Within 60 days she can come back and say that ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಗುನ ನನಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ she can take back. ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 60 ದಿನ 61 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಗುನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಗುನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಫಾರ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಫ್ರೀ ಫಾರ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಮಗು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೊದಲಾದ್ರೆ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿಯ ವಿಸಿಲಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಯಾರು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಈಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಾರಾಂತಿದೆ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಾರಾದಿದೆ. ಇವೆರಡು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಗುನ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾದವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದಷ್ಟು ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹೌಸ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಹೋಮ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಈಚ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ 3 times ಚಾಯ್ಸ್. ಅವ್ರ ಸೀನಿಯಾರಿಟಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಗು ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಮಗು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಗುನ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು. ಮಗುನ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೀನಿಯಾರಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಡೌನ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀನಿಯಾರಿಟಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 3ನೇ ಸರಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 3 ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ 3ನೇ ಅವಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀನಿಯಾರಿಟಿನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಜಾರ್ಖಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇರಳ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ. ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆತರ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು ಏನೋ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳೋದು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ವೆದರ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಅಕ್ಕೋಲೆ ಕೊಡೋದು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಾದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ಅನ್ವೆಡೆಡ್ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಬೇರೆ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರವರು ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಅವರು ಐದರ್ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಗಂಡಸ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಮೇಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ಇದು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಿಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಟೆಂಪರರಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫೈಟ್. ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು.
ದಿವಾಕರ್ ಸರ್, ದಿವಾಕರ್ ಸರ್, 10 minutes more sir, time is up.
Okay,
10 minutes more sir. Okay, thank you sir.
ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಓಪನ್ ಶೆಲ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇ. ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬಂದು ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಓಪನ್ ಶೆಲ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್. ಆಸ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ಪಾಲನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ HIV infected affected children ಇಲ್ಲಿ 18 years ಆಗೋ ತನಕ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮಗು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಎಫೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮಗು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಎಫೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ತಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ತಾಯಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು 1,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ರೀತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ನಾನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. 1098 ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಲೈನ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಬಟ್ anybody, any child in distress and the problem, you can call this number. This centralized call ಬಂದು ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಪೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಿಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಅಂತ. ಇಫ್ ಎನಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಣೆ ಆದ್ರೆ, ಮಿಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಗುನ ನಾವು ಮಿಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯೂರೋಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅಂತ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ we update this information about the child on one click for entire country, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಮಿಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಟಿ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ಗಳು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ವಿತಿನ್ 24 hours ಒಳಗೆ ಈ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ತಲುಪಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಮಗನ ರಿಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೇವ್ಡ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್. ಈ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾವೇ ಅಭ್ಯನಿಧಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳು ಇಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನೀಡಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಭ್ಯನಿಧಿಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಮೇನ್ ಇದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ 2 ಮಾಡಿ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟ್ಯೂಟರಿ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್, ಒಂದು ತಾಲೂಕು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ತಾಲೂಕು ಲೆವೆಲ್ ತಾಲೂಕು ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್. ಅಗೈನ್ ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಪ್ರಾಹಿಬಿಷನ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಅಮೆಂಡೆಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ CMPs ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇಂದ ಸುಮಾರು 16 ಇಲಾಖೆಗಳನ್ನ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ರೂಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಉದಾಹರಣೆ PDO ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ರೂಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಾಲೂಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಲೂಕು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್, CDPO, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್, ತಹಶೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ EO ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಈಗ ಸುಮಾರು 16 ಇಲಾಖೆಗಳನ್ನು CM ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಹಳ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಇದೆ. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 14 to 16 ಏಜ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 14 to 18 ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮದುವೆಗಳಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಲಾಕ್ಔಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಸುಮಾರು 110 to 120 ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ನಾವು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 7-8 ಮದುವೆ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ದಿ ಕೇಸ್. ನಮಗೆ ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ಅಪರಾಧವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಿಯಮದ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದೌರ್ಜನ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಗುವಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಗುನ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿಸೋದು, ಈಗ ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಮಗುವನ್ನ ಲೈಂಗಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬಲಾತ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಗುವಿನ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಕದ್ದು ನೋಡೋದು ಕೂಡ, ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ತನ್ನ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪೆನಿಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ತರ ಅನೇಕ ಇದು ಕಾಯ್ದೆ, ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಈಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರೀತಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಲೋಪಿಗೆ ಓಡೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ದೈಹಿಕ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಆಕ್ಟ್. ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. 18 years ನಾವು ಹೆಣ್ಮಗ್ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ ಹುಡುಗ ಹುಡುಗಿ ನಡುವೆ ದೈಹಿಕ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹುಡುಗರು ಲವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಗಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ರೂಮ್ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಹೋಗಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಆಕ್ಟ್. Everybody is punished under POCSO. Same thing in child marriage provision ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಛತ್ರ ಕೊಟ್ಟವರು, ಪೂಜಾರಿ, ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಮಾಡೋನು, ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಾವು ಮದುವೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಹುಡುಗನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಮೇಡಮ್, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಅನದರ್ 5 minutes? ಹಲೋ
ಸರ್.
women care is okay. Women care services for destitute orphan and distressed women. ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ 18 years destitute orphan homeless women like a state home for women ಅಂತಿದೆ. Here we keep them and we give them training, skill training, education ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. We put them on rehabilitation ಮಾಡಿ. Same kind of similar ಇದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೇಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಧಾರ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತಾತ್ಕಾಲಿಕವಾಗಿ ಶೆಲ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕು, ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಶೆಲ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಫುಡ್, ಶೆಲ್ಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೀ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಈವನ್ ವಿ ಗಿವ್ 50 rupees ಆರ್ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಮನಿ ಎವ್ರಿ ಮಂತ್ ದಿಸ್ ವುಮೆನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಅವರು ಒಂಥರ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರೀಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಆರ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಉಜ್ವಲ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ವುಮೆನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೋ ವುಮೆನ್ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗಾದ ಮನೆಯ ಅವರನ್ನ actually the family and parents, they don't accept very easily those who are on this traffic. We keep them here and we counsel them, we give them lot of other skill development training, other things, and also we try to convince and counsel the parents, and we try to repatriate them in the family and the society. And Santwana Center is run by 24/7. Sorry, I'm not, the phone number is not mentioned. This is 10-091. On the phone ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ತೊಂದರೆ ಶೆಲ್ಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇಫ್ ಶಿ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಾಗಿದ್ರೆ, ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಗಿವ್ ಹರ್ ಟೆಂಪರರಿ ಶೆಲ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ accommodation will be given. If he needs any legal aid, legal will be given to this lady. Senior citizen home, all for women, those women ವಯಸ್ಸಾದಂತ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಇರೋರಿಗೆ we have under the senior citizen program we are giving food and health care will be taken. There are now the new program started daycare center. ಬಹಳ ವಯಸ್ಸಾದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರದ್ರಿಂದ the many aged people, there's nobody to talk to them. Again, they grumble, and usually see senior people, senior citizens like a small children. They need a lot of care and attention, like children only there. Even physically also they can't do much of activity like children. They need a lot of care and support, emotional support. But in many houses, nobody takes much of care. They don't give much of care. Because of that, lot of problem will be there. For them, now we have started daycare centers. The senior citizens can come and visit, and the morning to evening they can spend their time. Same age people will be there. There will be a lot of other indoor, outdoor activities there. There will be newspaper. There, other things will be there. Other activities will be there. There will be doctor. In the afternoon, lunch will be served. Morning tea and biscuits will be served. The evening tea and biscuits will be served. There. These are the most women and care services programs are there. Apart from there are women empowerment programs. The women empowering women either socially or economically is most important. Under the DV Act, wherever domestic violence is there, there's a DV Act. In CDP office, Child Development Officer office, the protection officer is there, and there's one from the legal service, there's an advocate is there who can help the lady who comes under the DV Act, and they try to help. They go to houses and they make SIR, and in police cases they make FIR. Here they will be given to the court. There on the basis court will take decision. For the lady, if she needs a shelter in a husband's house or direct for anybody wherever our parents' house, within 48 hours it will be arranged and it will be made shelter will be available. This one now Department of India seeing this, they started called a Seki Center. In every district this is called one stop center. This one stop center is a similar program, and the women, those who need, those who are in distress, those who are undergone assaulted, and many people, and now those people they can come to center. There this will be there in district hospitals. The district hospital premises only, the center located in everywhere. Women can come over there. She will be given medical treatment and temporary shelter, and also she has been given food and then legal support, whatever she needs legal support. If you want long-term rehabilitation, we'll send to the Swadhar Center, Chapter, you can go to Swadhar, and other things will be support will be given. And you know the Sri Shakti program is one of the major program, community development program. Swasthaya Sanghodu Sri Shakti Group ಅಂತ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, this is the program. ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು 2000 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಂತ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. And I am very proud to say that ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಸಾಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಒದಗಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ 80% ಲೋನ್ ಹಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಿವಿಧ ವೃತ್ತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿವಿಧ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ವೊಕೇಶನಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಲವು ಇನ್ಸೆಂಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ 5 ವರ್ಷಗಳು ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ 75,000 ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 15,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇನ್ಸೆಂಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ 1 ಲಕ್ಷಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗಿವ್ 25,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಲೋನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳುಗಳಿಗೆ ವುಮೆನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಲೋನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. This is also one of the important thing. But one thing is lot of ಈ ಸ್ತ್ರೀ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಗುಂಪುಗಳು ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇವತ್ತು ಅನೇಕ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಶಿಶು ಭ್ರೂಣ ಹತ್ಯೆ ತಡೆಯೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ತಡೆಯುವಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಪೋಕ್ಸೋ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ they are really supporting us. This is the one of the best community development program in our department. ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ಒಂದು WDC ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಿದೆ. ಧನಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಧನಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವುಮೆನ್ಗೆ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಈ ಧನಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸುಮಾರು 50,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ 50,000 ವಿ ಗಿವ್ ಲೋನ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 25% ಲೋನ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್, 25,000 ಸಬ್ಸಿಡಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್. ಸಮೃದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಜನಾ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ವೆಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಬೀದಿ ಬದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಮಾಡೋದಂತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಎನಿ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್. 10,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಈ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Those who start small business on street vendors like fruit business ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಗಳ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 10,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಇದು ಚೇತನ ಯೋಜನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಆಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್. ಐ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೆನ್ಕೆ ಬೈಲೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ವುಮೆನ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ ಇಂಟು ದಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ ಲೋನ್ಸ್, ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಏನೋ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಏನು ಕಾರಣಾಂತರಗಳಿಂದ ಅವರು ಈ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅವ್ರ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 50,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳಿಂದ ಅವರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 25,000 rupees subsidy, they have to repay only 25,000 rupees for them from the government. Also different housing scheme allu kuda we are giving them houses for this women, those who are in community medical. We have got one more program for the transgender. The issues entirely different is that. And then ಅವರು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Them also same thing, we have one financial support program. We give them 50,000 rupees loan. Out of that 25,000 subsidy, they have to repay the 25,000 rupees loan. These are the important programs we have. But all these programs are basically community-based program. Unless we don't have community support, we cannot. But we are able to succeed in the ICDS program. We are able to succeed in preventing child marriage because of community participation. Many calls for our child helplines. It comes from the community itself. Wherever child marriage takes place, they will inform. In many POCSO cases also, in many villages, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಥವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ದೌರ್ಜನ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಡಾಮಿನೇಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಇವರು ಒಂದು ಬಹಳ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಅವರು ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಒತ್ತಡ ಹಾಕಿ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಾಯ್ಕಾಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಎದುರಿಸಿ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳು ಮುಚ್ಚಿರ್ತಾರೆ. But nowadays, because people are aware about this program, immediately they call us and tell us this has happened. We keep everything in confidential. We take action against those people. So these are the most important programs. So many programs are there, but I was not able to give you much in detail. But hopefully, I have addressed all the programs. If anybody has any questions, you can ask me questions.
Upendra sir. Upendra sir, do you have any questions in chat box?
Yeah, there is one question, sir.
Video.
Is there any jobs like pertain to during the COVID pandemic scenario? Is there any job? Is that kind of a job which can be useful for the students or the social workers during this COVID pandemic?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
particularly pertaining to the pandemic, health workers.
Yes, pertaining to pandemic. Yes, definitely. I will tell you yesterday night, myself and the district of Chamaranagar, we both we were there in the hospital till midnight 2:30 because one adoption center child was there. He was seriously sick in Kollegal. They went to Chamaranagar hospital. They brought back to the Chalam hospital in Mysore. But then personal caretakers wanted. They want some movement to be taken care of because this is the child has kept in the NSC. The problem was nobody was there. With me, I had some 12 or 14 volunteers list with me, but nobody was picking the call. And somebody was telling, "Sir, this is hospital because of the corona is there. We don't want to go." Now, this is the place where actually our professional social worker definitely they can do something. And many children, although they are those who are in children's institution, we have sent them home. We have given them 1,500 rupees per month, not taking care of them, support the family. But those children need some kind of counseling. They need some kind of support. That is much important. That's not happening. There, in these areas, definitely professional social work can do something. Hello.
Sorry, you can continue.
This is the answer. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಈ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. We are also trying to help child care institution ಅಲ್ಲಿ we need lot of volunteers, volunteers support and migrants. We were working with migrant children family. Those who are ಕಳ್ತರಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಳಿಸಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕಳಿಸಿರೋದವರು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದವ್ರಿಗೆ they do not have a shelter. Now there are no schools, no shelter. The government is providing food and food grains and other things, but other kind of support is very much required. I will give one simple example. See, many of them, they did not have a sanitary pad, and most of them also they were not knowing how to use this sanitary pad. Also, this is one of the issues. It looks like a very small issue. This was one of the major issues. We have to convince some volunteers and train them, and we send them to train them how to use this, how to dispose it and all. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಅವರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. ಬಟ್ ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ದ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಶಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬಟ್ NGOs ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಅಂತ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಲಾಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್. They can it's a challenge that they can learn more. When I was in Tata Institute ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಒರಿಸ್ಸಾದಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚಂಡಮಾರುತ ಆಯ್ತು. We all sent 1 month from Tata Institute to work there in Orissa. I am talking in 1981. We got a lot of things we learned there. There's a lot of opportunities there for social work education department to take a role in the COVID-19 situation.
Upendra sir, any other question? I will move on.
Yeah, ma'am. You can continue. Proceed.
Okay. We extend our kind, heartfelt thanks to Dr. Divakar sir for sharing his enriched practical experiences with all of us. Now we will have a feedback session from the participants regarding the overall webinar of these 2 days. Now I would request Dr. Arul Kamraj from Loyola College, Chennai to share his views and feedback on this 2 days webinar session. Over to you, sir. Hello.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Yes, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So good afternoon, one and all present here. First of all, I appreciate and congratulate Department of Social Work, Bangalore University for the grand success of the 2 days national webinar on social work interventions, a holistic approach. I wholeheartedly appreciate the organizer for the coverage of various appropriate topics to focus and strengthen the main theme of the national webinar. On behalf of all the participants, I extend our heartfelt thanks to all the four resource persons. They are highly resourceful. Their presentation was insightful and informative and as an eye opener to the budding social work professionals. The webinar was well planned and executed. I congratulate once again the organizer for this wonderful webinar. So thanks a lot for the fantabulous webinar. Once again, my congratulations to all the team of organizer for the grand success of today's webinar. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for your appreciation about our today's webinar and the content we have covered. Now I would request Dr. Venkatesh Murthy, faculty from Bangalore Central University, to give his views on webinar over the 2 days. So over to you, sir. Venkatesh Murthy, sir. Hello. 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 Anand sir, can you please call Venkatesh Murthy sir? Oh, sir has come. Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah. Over to you, sir.
Yes. I found this meeting really helpful for the social work teachers as well as the students. Really, it is enjoyable and very informative. The whole discussions, the entire 2 days programs, fantastic. In one word, it is very useful. I must profusely thankful to Professor Kodandram sir for organizing such a wonderful program, which has been benefited to the teachers and the students. The most significant factor of the program here is to mention the proper coordination and cooperation amongst the host, co-hosts, and the moderators. The proper technical clarity was highly appreciable compared to the first webinar, the university which was organized, having faced some technical problems in first program. So, and the whole group of people have come up with their own ideas, it seems. So, and there were no technical related issues except in the last session a few minutes. So otherwise the program was fantastic. At the center of attraction for the whole webinar is selection of the topic itself and the selection of the appropriate resource persons, as Dr. Arul Kamraj, one of my best friends, who has mentioned the resourceful persons who have given the insightful talk covering all the relevant aspects, both in terms of theory and practice. All the sessions have packed with a lot of information within a short time, and it was very good, informative too. To begin with, Suman K. Murthy gave an overview of the social work services for the persons with mental illness. So having her own experiences as an academician, both in terms of theory and practice, she has highlighted many more useful aspects which are much needed to all of us. Professional social workers to work with mental illness, especially the skills and competencies she highlighted, what all the requisites which we are need of it. So that was very informative and highly appreciable too. Coming to Janardhan sir's session, which was completely different in terms of practical oriented approach, especially the pictures which he has selected in highlighting the adverse effects of alcoholism. Of course, the substance abuse was really eye-opening. So we, the social workers, should need to learn how to intervene in the process of counseling when we are dealing with the substance abuse disorders patients. The effects of substance abuse disorders, especially working with the individuals, families, and the community, etc., were really commendable. With his vast experience and the practical experiences, really, he has given a perfect clarity related to the topic. Coming to the Mr. Shekhar, the young HR professional who has been developing in his own field with his own contacts, networking, possessiveness, commitment towards his profession as a HR. So having possessed in his own trust in learning, developing good networking, so he has covered all the relevant factors which are much needed for the students, especially who are from rural background and Kannada students. So this has motivated the social work students by imbibing the requisite energy and to boost the morale of the students. That was really good. And he has also assured that the students of social work in the Kannada medium and rural background need to be empowered, and for which he will work on it. He has assured for it. Thanks to him. Very importantly, he also highlighted the need of professional social workers in the field of HR and how they are, where they are very significant. They play significant role in the field of HR compared to the MD in HR. And the last session, Dr. Devakar sir, who has thrown very good information to all of us with regard to the various policies, programs, schemes, projects of the state government, especially, and how the social work interventions can be intervened and get successful. What all the various ways and means to get through of the resolving the various problems of women and children, especially. And he mentioned about the institutional services, non-institutional services, women care services. Most of the acts pertaining to children and women were really clear and in fact crystal clear with regard to the understanding concepts. So as there are many job opportunities in the field of development field, so I just would like to tell my students that please go through all these things, and it will be definitely helpful for achieving the good positions in the women and children department, as well as to get through the competitive exams. If you can contact with Dr. Devakar sir in future too. As a whole, really the program was helpful, very practical and rational, and I personally enjoyed very much. And I really appreciate how involved in the whole process. And especially, once again, I must be thankful to Professor Kodanram sir for organizing such a wonderful program, having not at all, as not even a single mistake which we have found if I come across. So hope all the participants will endorse with my views. So, and really the whole program was excellent, and giving us the fruits of social work in a holistic manner. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your valuable feedback on today's webinar, sir. And we would like to convey our heartfelt thanks to retired Professor TBBSV Ramanaya sir, Department of Studies in Social Work, University of Mysore, for his advice, support, suggestions since the webinar inception, and his continuous presence for the 2 days webinar. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would request our chairman, Department of Social Work, Bangalore University, Professor Kodanram sir, to do valedictory addressing of the webinar. Over to you, sir. Sir, Upendra sardu unmute ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಆಡಿಯೋ.
ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
Okay, ma.
Ha sir.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone, the participants from all over India, for attending the memorable 2 days webinar organized by our Department of Social Work, Bangalore University. The theme was selected and discussed with our professor, beloved Professor TBBS Ramanaya and Dr. Veda. We finalized the important topic, social work intervention, a holistic approach. Under approach of social work, we have selected all the important areas of social work, that was social work services for persons with mental illness, and counseling services for the substance abuse in community, and professional social work interventions in industry, and applications of community organizations for women and child care centers. So these are the important topics, and also we have selected them renowned and eminent scholars and the practitioners for the selected topics. In my opinion, they are really did a valuable informations, and also they included a practical and also a theoretical views and their experiences for the students and the faculties and the professionals. So, and also say in this valedictory and says that thanks to Professor TBBSP Ramanaya, who helped me in organizing this 2 days webinar, and also thanks to Dr. Veda CV, she helped me in all the steps, and also thanks who directly and indirectly supported for this 2 days webinar for making successful. So once again, thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor who came and inaugurated our 2 days webinar, and he has given a motivated speak to our students and also our faculties. So I heartfelt thanks to all the participants from all over India to make successful for these 2 days webinar. So once again, I thankful to all participants. Thank you very much. Okay, over to
Thank you
Anita.
for sharing your valuable guidance words with the whole social work fraternity, sir. Now, at the end of the session, I would request faculty from Department of Social Work, Bangalore University, Mr. Upendra Kumar, to do vote of thanks. Over to you, Upendra, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all. It is with great delight I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Diwakar S. for his profound and thoughtful talk. Sir, your erudite presentation was immensely informative and helpful. Sir, you have succinctly provided us a comprehensive understanding of the significance of application of community organization in the women and child care services. I wholeheartedly thank you on behalf of each one of us for this brilliant talk. Thank you, sir. On behalf of each and every participant of this talk, I would like to convey our regard to the chairperson of our department, Professor Kodandarama, for his visionary initiatives and the constant support. Sir, I would also like to personally express my gratitude for providing us with such fine learning opportunities. Thank you, sir. I also thank my colleagues, Department of Social Work, Bangalore University, and PG Center, Ramnagara, and departmental staffs, and my dear students for being instrumental in repeatedly facilitating such academic endeavors. Thanks, each one of you, sincerely. Finally, I also thank all the participants from various social work institutions and departments have supported our venture and have actively contributed in making this event a success. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Okay. Anita. Anita? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Veda here.
Veda ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು 2 words ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. You. Hello. Veda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Say a few words, ma.
Yeah, sir. So, in the last week itself, first of all, good afternoon, everyone. And the last week only we planned to organize this program, and within 4 or 5 days we arranged all the resource persons and the team to work for the webinar. And at this occasion, I would like to extend my thanks to Professor Kodandram sir for supporting to organizing the program. And at the same time, I extend my thanks to all the resource persons who supported us, and timely they accepted our invitation and presented their valuable inputs in the primary methods, based on primary methods of social work. And at the same time, I would like to thank all the faculties students of Department of Social Work, BUB, and PG Center Ramanagara. And I would like to extend my thanks to all the participants within Karnataka and across India for your participation and support. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. ಅಮ್ಮ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗಿದೆಯಮ್ಮ?
ಕೊಟ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. Now next.
Thank you. Thank you one and all.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
And all the participants kindly fill your feedback forms as soon as possible. It will going to close by 2 o'clock. Thank you.